Hi, welcome to my channel. Oh snap, I need to move this. I was watching YouTube channel. Hi, welcome to my channel, Perfect Woman of God. Today I'm going to talk about Kanye West and Justin Bieber, how Kanye West has a church gathering where he does church music, and a lot of Christians are in their feelings, and I had to remind a lot of them. Even Marcus Rogers had to remind people that God can call anyone. He's calling on God, and eventually if he keeps calling on God, God will answer if you call on him. He even says in the Bible, you ask, you shall receive. You call on him, he will come. He's always there. And I feel like a lot of Christians see people like Justin Bieber and Kanye West as a threat, because they feel like as if, they're going to be better than me when they get saved, or if they already are saved, or they're transitioning or something like that. They're going to be better than me. I feel some type of way because this person is a superstar and they're finding Jesus. And even though they've done bad things in public, you feel as if you should throw rocks at them, because it's like, oh no, you're not coming over here. You don't belong in our group. You don't belong in our peace haven. And it's like, I feel like a lot of Christians, like Marcus Rogers said, are going to end up going to hell. And the reason why is because a lot of them have a lot of hate secretly in their hearts. They don't want to embrace anybody that has done wrong. They feel as if they're overly righteous, and they feel as if, I wouldn't say overly righteous, I would say overly religious, and feel as if because they got so, corrupted by church, like, you don't belong in our church because you used to make blasphemy. Yes, I'm very aware that Kanye West used to make blasphemy of Jesus Christ and call himself Jesus. That because he was calling out for help. Okay, people? We understand when you're going through things. He lost his mom. People react differently when they go through things in life. Sometimes they can be very disrespectful to Jesus. I feel like us sinning every day is being disrespectful to Jesus and God, to be honest, because God made Jesus. Okay? So I feel like you're being disrespectful by sinning every day. You're being disrespectful by hating on Kanye West and then trying to act as if you're so holy and thou, but really deep down inside you don't even want him in your circle. I feel like a lot of people, we have a situation where God does take us to heaven or hell or whatever, and a lot of people are going to be in their feelings, because a lot of people they think are going to go to hell might go to heaven, and they're going to be upset. And the thing is, God already knows your heart, so a lot of y'all might not even make it to heaven because you're being ungodly, you're being nasty, you're being hateful, and you're trying to throw rocks at these superstars that are finding God because you in your feelings. You thinking, I'm gonna make it, I'm going, and they're not going. You already made your mind up in there in your head. These superstars are going to hell, and they don't deserve to go to heaven. And I'm going, but they're not going. And it's like, again, here we go again with the separation and division of all this corruption the world has put upon us. And you're sitting here letting the worldly ways of thinking and not thinking heavenly, and you're allowing your emotions, like Marcus Rogers said, you're allowing your emotions to define how you should treat someone because of what he used to do in his past, because of what Justin Bieber used to do in his past. Justin Bieber singing for Jesus. Justin Bieber singing for the Lord. Okay, this man has been saved. This man is gliding towards his destiny, whatever God has for him, which it looks like he was made to be a Christian artist or something like that. And I feel like y'all trying to block it, and it's disrespectful, because how are you going to sit here and say you're a Christian but you hate your brother, you hate your sister, but you want to sit here, I love Jesus so much, I love God so much, but your actions are like so corrupt. And these are these Christians that act like they're so holy and thou, always quoting, like Marcus Rogers said, always posting scriptures on Facebook, always, I'm so awesome, God is so awesome, and all this stuff. Praise me, or whatever. Got this little ego thing going on with yourself. A lot of idolizing and egos. I'm starting to see a lot of Christians. You have a lot of idols, and you have an ego. And your ego, you feel as if everybody else is going to hell, and I'm on the top of the list. You can go. Like, that's so disrespectful and nasty. I feel like God has softened in my heart to where it's gotten to the point where I'm more understanding. But people are like, you got to be careful because you don't want to, be tricked by the devil and allow somebody in your life and they ain't no good and they might ruin your life. How is this one person going to ruin my life when I'm close to God? When God will let me know when that person ain't no good. And I'm one of those people, I'll cut a person off once I realize who you really are. Once I realize you ain't about that God life, And I'm one of them nice people. I don't like hurting people's feelings, but at some point, God has a way of informing me on someone. If I have to cut them off, unfortunately I do, and I'll let that person know why. And if most people do understand. Some of them don't, and I feel like I've come past people and they don't understand, like, oh, why she not dealing with me, why she don't want nothing to do with me. And I explain to them as possible, like, hey, you need to get right with God, you need to get yourself together. And it's like, it's sad because a lot of people aren't telling, again, a lot of Christians, y'all not even telling people, unbelievers out here, about God. You're not even informing them to get right with God, to talk to God, to pray, to read the Bible. You're not informing them on these things because you're afraid they're gonna actually make it to heaven, and you don't want them there. Really, I feel like a lot of y'all don't even want them there. Y'all feel like y'all have already in your mental mind have placed yourself in heaven, and you don't want nobody else to go to heaven with you. You want to sit there and just be the only one in heaven. Everybody else can go because they don't belong, because they're sinning. And then, like Marcus Rogers said, because they don't look the part, because they don't dress modest. They don't look like a modest, godly woman. So you don't want nothing to do with that woman. But that woman's heart might be heart of gold. That woman right there might change or renew her mind and become a better person just like that. And you jealous and you want to get nasty with them because you see that good in them, and you want to get nasty and throw rocks at them because you think you so holier than thou. Nobody else is better than you. You want to be the main one on the list. You don't want nobody else going to heaven. And I'm starting to see that, and that's so disgusting. And it's like I have to end up cutting Christians off too. Like when I start going to church and starting to realize how your way of thinking, a lot of y'all are not nice Christians. You sit there with your little nasty ways of thinking. You should be ashamed of yourself sitting there. How you quoting scriptures and also throwing rocks? You can't quote a scripture, throw a rock at somebody, and say, you ain't nothing. You ain't gonna make it. Like, what? What? I thought God said you're supposed to love each other. You cannot hate. It also says in the Bible, you cannot be a Christian or a man of God and say you hate someone and also say you're a Christian. I just don't understand that way of thinking. I wouldn't even say y'all hate. I'm just saying it's some type of egotistical jealous. That's what it is. A lot of y'all are jealous. And I think some of y'all do hate, but most of y'all are very jealous, and y'all see that good in that person, and y'all are terrified because y'all looking like, oh, that person might be better than me. You want to outshine everybody. You want to be the number one on the list. You want to be seen. God sees you. God sees you, Christians, okay? And he see you acting up, and you all on Facebook and acting a fool on Marcus Rogers' comments. So you probably see me commenting a lot. You know, my name is Jaleesa Norwood, so you probably see me commenting a lot on Marcus Rogers' stuff, right? And they be acting up. Like, and I'm one of those people, I will check you in a minute, but at the same time, I learn how to just chill that stuff out because I don't do the back and forth thing, because I'll say one thing once, and that's it. And I'm not going to keep on going. I'm going to explain myself to you. And if you want to keep on, like he said, like Pharisees and legalistic, whatever they call it, Christians, you know, where they want to sit here and get back and forth with you because they want to sit here, oh, I'm about that Jesus God life, but you nasty. You don't want nobody else. That's why a lot of people don't go to church. And now I'm starting to see it. I see what people, otherworldly people are coming from. I'm not even disrespecting them in that way. I'm just saying unbelievers, people don't believe in God. They're caught up in the world. I see why they don't go, because you have Christians out here don't want nobody to come together. You know, you want to sit here and be the only ones knowing God. You don't want to teach nobody nothing. Anybody that you feel is a threat, or you feel as if it's indifferent or not on your type of spiritual level, you don't want you be like, oh, you should shun them quick. Okay, I see if the person is making some type of effort, like Kanye West and Justin Bieber. They're making some effort. I see some effort over there. I see somebody that's crying out for God that needs guidance. Give them the guidance. Stop throwing rocks at them. Show them the Bible. Show them the word. Stop being nasty and throwing rocks at people and quoting scriptures. Who does that? You just, y'all just throwing rocks. I'm like, oh my God. God, I see what you're saying. I'm sorry for saying oh my God in that way, but you know what I mean, God. Like, whoo, I am shocked. You know, because after a while you keep, and it's getting to the point where I don't even want to be on Facebook. I want to delete my Facebook, but I'm not. Everything in me wants to delete my Facebook, but I can't, because obviously God put me here for a reason, to get them to make them realize how you acting, you being nasty and throwing rocks at people with your ungodly little selves. But then y'all want to act like you about that God life just because you know the Bible don't mean you close to God like that, okay, boo boo? Because the devil knows the Bible. But is your heart close to God? You can know the word all you want, but you quoting scriptures, but then you nasty, your spirit nasty, and you throwing rocks. And that's all I gotta say.